Every winter, the town of Alder Ridge disappears, and I don't mean metaphorically or emotionally or the way places fade when people move away. I mean it vanishes in the most literal sense possible, erased from satellite images, removed from GPS routes, road signs gone like they were never bolted into the ground, and the only reason anyone still talks about it is because maps keep putting it back every spring, like nothing happened, like the land itself is pretending, and I wouldn't have believed any of it either if my brother hadn't tried to drive there last December and never come back. Because Alder Ridge sits in a stretch of forest that locals avoid without ever quite admitting why. A place that looks ordinary enough in summer. Gas station, diner, school, maybe 800 people total. But the moment the first heavy snowfall hits, something changes, not all at once, not dramatically, just quietly, like a door closing somewhere far away. And that's when roads begin to reroute themselves, when radio signals start to crackle and die, when anyone heading toward the town starts noticing they've been driving too long without seeing another car, another house, another sign of life, and my brother noticed all of that. He told me later in a voicemail he left when he lost service. His voice calm but stretched thin, saying his GPS kept recalculating, insisting Alder Ridge was just 5 minutes ahead no matter how long he drove, and he laughed it off at first, said it felt like the town didn't want to be found yet, which is a strange joke to make in hindsight, because no one who enters Alder Ridge in winter is ever found again. Not the tourists chasing abandoned places, not the delivery drivers who ignore warnings, not the urban explorers who think rules don't apply to them, and not my brother, whose car was discovered weeks later parked neatly on the shoulder of a road that technically doesn't exist, engine cold, doors unlocked, footprints leading into the trees, and then stopping abruptly, like he'd stepped off the world. And when I started digging, I found patterns no one seemed eager to connect. Missing persons reports clustered every winter, old newspaper clippings about a town that closed for the season, census records that reset every year, interviews with former residents who all said the same thing in slightly different ways, that Alder Ridge doesn't survive the cold, it waits it out, and the scariest part wasn't that people disappeared. It was that some of them came close to understanding why before they vanished. Hikers who reported hearing distant town sounds deep in the forest, church bells, school announcements, the low hum of traffic. Sounds that moved as they moved, always just out of sight, and one recorded phone call from a state trooper who tried to reach Alder Ridge during a blizzard. His dash cam capturing empty road after empty road while his radio filled with voices calling his name, voices that matched people listed as missing for decades, and experts offered explanations, of course, whether anomalies, mass hysteria, cartographic errors. But none of that explains why Alder Ridge still appears every spring exactly as it was before. Buildings intact, streets plowed, stores stocked, residents returning without memory of winter at all, smiling politely when asked where they go, insisting they've never left. And I finally understood when I found an old journal in a library basement, written by someone who claimed to be a teacher there in the 1950s, describing the first winter it happened, how the town realized that staying visible meant starving, freezing, dying one by one, and how something in the land offered an alternative, a way to survive by stepping sideways, by slipping out of the world when resources ran thin, with one rule carved into the final page in shaky handwriting. The town may leave, but outsiders must not enter, because the balance demands witnesses. And now, every winter, Alder Ridge folds itself away like a held breath, taking anyone who crosses the boundary with it, not killing them, not exactly, but absorbing them into a place where time doesn't move forward, only waits. And I don't know if my brother is alive in any way that matters. But I do know this, because last night, as the first snow of the season fell, my phone buzzed with a notification from a map app one haven't used in years, alerting me to a new destination suggestion just 5 minutes away. And when I looked down at the screen, Alder Ridge was back.